Hi, Kurt Rohlwing here with our latest Rohlwing Report. Today we are in the graphics communications class, and we have a couple students here joining us.
My name is River Mullins.
I'm Cassandra Farrow. I'm Stacey Layton.
And so you guys were recently involved in like a regional challenge. Can somebody tell me a little bit about that?
So it's 5 different schools in the area, and we all put together, we get a prompt, and we have to put together a whole brand basically around that prompt. So this year's prompt was to create a cafe. So you have to do the logo, a menu, all of the pieces that you would have to do for this company.
All right, so how did we do in that challenge?
We won the team-based part with the gold branding.
All right, fantastic.
Second year in a row.
Second year in a row, so Knights winning again, fantastic. And so what skills did you learn that you used to develop these? I mean, this is pretty impressive.
We use a lot of different programs in all of Adobe. We use InDesign, Illustrator, Photoshop, any programs we can just sketch in, like we were using Procreate stuff, because the hardest part, I think, is a team-based activity is getting to know who you're working with and what everyone's skill levels are. Because
I worked with the Crier for 2 years doing some design stuff, so that came in handy with the menu a lot, with laying everything out. It kind of got me an idea of how to do it before I actually started, so that's why I thought I'd take the route of working on the menu. Laying everything out with all the colors and stuff, contrasting colors, it really helped me get to that spot, and I also had to have some help from everybody.
So how do you plan to use this in the future?
I will be majoring in graphic design in college, and it's just, this class is really nice to have because we do everything. And with this especially, it shows the full process all the way through, from the very beginning sketches of what the logo is going to look like until the finished presentation and the whole concept book to put together.
with what we do with this project specifically, like you said, we're not just doing the design work, we're doing the production from start to finish. So with a lot of, I'm going into a graphic design degree too, a lot of people don't get the experience of being able to see how these things are actually put together in this field, and having that is a huge step up for us going into college and into a graphic design field, as it really helps you understand exactly what you're making things for and how it needs to be made.
I'm also going to school for graphic design.
I'm sensing a pattern.
I've learned so much from this class. I've talked to my friend who goes to DuPage, and they were there's stuff here that we're already learning now, and it's really great to get a little head start on a bunch of other schools, because we do a crazy range of stuff, from working on simple stuff like this to doing shirt presses in the back. It's a great experience.
From our past graduates and seniors who took this class as well, who have gone into graphics fields, they have told us and come back and said that they do feel like they have been way ahead of what they're doing in college right now. So this class has definitely set us up for success with that.
Can you share any other professional experiences that you've had that helped set you up to the next level?
With this project specifically, we got to not only work, see the other schools, but we got to work and be beside industry professionals who were judging our stuff, and we had mentors that were with us throughout the process that helped us check up on things. Along with that, we go on multiple field trips throughout the year. We went to a few different big design companies where we got to talk directly to their design workers and get an inside view on what they do.
So now we're here with Mrs. Larson, the graphics teacher. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and the programming here at Kaneland?
So I, like Dr. Rohlwing said, I am Nikki Larson. I'm the graphics teacher here at Kaneland High School. Our program is designed to allow students to experience all facets of graphic communications. So design is a big part of it, but then we also do things that translate to other professions. So even if a student isn't going into graphic communications, they have the opportunity to learn things like customer service, planning, organizing, and then students leave with a portfolio. So in addition to all of those other things that translate, they're specifically working on graphic design skills.
So I know that there's some connections to other programs here in the building and even outside of our schools. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah. So we work with the Crier. We actually produce the printed product for them. We also work for clients in the community. And we have one student that's working on a design for the Elburn fireworks show. So annually our students do that kind of design work. We work with Elburn Lions Club quite a bit. And then of course we do all kinds of projects within the school, like the programs and posters for all of our plays and musicals and the theater, dances, you name it, we design it.
All right.
And print it.
And so if a student wanted to get into these classes, what kinds of careers does that lead to down the road?
So that's the really cool thing about this class, is that there's so many, and I set up a couple of things here. Everything is designed, so we have social media, we have motion graphics, TV production or video production, and then of course we have printed products. So everything is designed, packaging, when we look around, your Knight's logo on the shirt, right? So there are so many opportunities in this field, it's hard to narrow down. One of the biggest ones right now is user experience, and that combines design, both with product use and user end interaction with it. And so that's a really big field in graphic design right now, in graphic communications. It's a good one.
Right.
Yeah. And so this class allows students to really explore any area that they want to go into, and maybe find out that there's an area they don't want to go into, which is just as important. So we provide an experience for students starting with Graphics 1, and that's a semester class. Students can then go into Graphics 2, or depending on their schedule, they can go straight to Advanced Graphics, because that Graphics 1 class allows students to really get in and learn the programs to start. And we're kind of restructuring the Graphics 1 class to help better support our other classes like journalism, so that when they go to do their design work, they hopefully have more experience and are ready to go. So we're excited about that. And then of course there's the whole digital side of things, like social media and just all of those parts of graphics.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to share about the program?
It's pretty great. Students get dual credit with College of DuPage. They get lots of opportunities to do mentorships, competitions, both within and outside of our program. They do networking. They work really hard, but they also have a lot of fun. It's a tight-knit group, and I think that's the pretty cool thing about the class, is that everybody learns to work with each other, even if they don't have the same work style. And so it's
Well, that's an important skill.